Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Linkcxo Redefining CxO Value with Panache. Uh, in today's event, uh, our CEO and founder, Shri Gyanesh Kumar, will be speaking and explaining what was his idea behind the conception of Linkcxo. And industry leaders like Rajesh Padmanabhan and executive coach Amitabh would be speaking on what Link CxO brings to the table for a CxO and a senior executive. And our partners would also be pitching in and explaining what exactly are the benefits, are the exclusive benefits that Link CxO members get by joining the app. This would be the basic agenda for today's meeting. And
Yeah.
so,
Thank you, Saurav. Can I pick up from here?
yes, definitely, Ganesh. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, good morning, everyone. My name is Gyanesh Kumar. I'm a founder and CEO of Linkcxo. I'm a techie by my entire experiences and been into corporates for over a decade and then got into entrepreneurship. For last 8 years, I'm into entrepreneurship journey and Linkcxo is my third venture. So my other two ventures are into CxO search and advisory services. There where I'm connected with more than 100,000 CxOs network. And then idea of Linkcxo came through this network itself when some of the CxOs talked about what kind of challenges they do face and how a platform can solve their challenges, right? So I'll just talk about the idea, how it came and then how we evolve and how we became a networking platform. And today we are a CxO marketplace. So 4 years back, when I was having conversation with plenty of CxO during an event, so they talked about there is no place where they can go and explore different kind of opportunities, especially job opportunities they were talking about, where they can go and their interest can be also kept confidential, and also they can meet like-minded people and senior professionals at one place, possibly there where they are part of smaller groups and communities and premium clubs because they want to connect with majorly their level of folks, right? So we don't have any such platform where they can go and engage with large pool of senior professionals. And also they talked about how existing networking platforms are flooded with mass content and irrelevant content what they do see on day-to-day basis. And solution was a CxO networking platform. There where we started working on this platform 4 years back. Once we decided that we have to develop this application, we surveyed more than 300 CxOs to understand different challenges what they do face as well. And there where we concluded and then we started developing the product. So around 2 years back, we gone live with our application. We are live on Google Play Store and we are also live on the web. And then today we are having more than 25,000 CxOs on our platform. Right? So why these CxOs are joining Linkcxo and what we do offer here? What are the relevance they do find here, right? So I'll talk about that as well. So as I talked about, Linkcxo is a networking platform for senior professionals. Of course, then we are inviting and bringing together all the senior professionals across the globe. And this is done by AI-enabled, algo at the back where we, filter the crowd and ensure that only senior professionals are on the platform. So you get opportunity to network with your level of people, right? And then we also have CxO jobs feature, which is trending since we gone live. That was the demand as well when we were having discussion with CxOs during the survey. So we do have a CxO job section where we have any moment more than 400 jobs live, and we have placed more than 500 CxOs through our platform in last 1 year. So that is a success story. There where the traction is, where these senior professionals they can come and apply and interact with the hiring company directly. We do also have events feature. So how it works, you have any kind of CxO centric industry events, meetups or conferences going on. So these senior professionals can attend those events and also can host, right? And then we are not ignoring the content part of it. That was the ask of these senior professionals, that they want to have a platform where they can consume right content. So either it is industry reports, business news, industry trends, and so on and so forth. So there, where we aggregate different types of content through our partners, which are research companies or consulting firms, and we embed these all content to the chatbot, through which you can get the access of these all industry trends and reports very easily in a click, right? So our application is backed with a lot of AI, right? So either AI chatbot, or talk about a recommendation of people to connect, recommendation of jobs to avail, or recommendation of any other experiences and skills or opportunities you're talking about. These all are coming up by AI at the back, right? So there, where we are able to create the traction, and we are growing in double digits to triple digits on daily basis, and we are anticipated to be a network of more than 100,000 CxOs, right? So if you talk about CxO network as a whole across the globe, there are more than 120 million senior professionals, and which is estimated to grow up to 200 million senior professionals by 2030. And vision of Linkcxo is to bring together entire 200 million senior professionals on this platform, so that they can connect, collaborate, learn, and grow the professional and social world around them, right? So with this vision, we started, and we are growing, and we introduced a very interesting feature, that is CxO Reward, right? There, where we connected with plenty of brand partners, and right now we do have more than 50 brand partners associated with Linkcxo. And these brand partners are catering into premium segment. Either their products or services are majorly for premium crowd. And there, where the relevancy is, there where Linkcxo is very much relevant for these brands to get associated, right? So we introduced reward section just to have more traction, and our CxO community is getting benefited through the offerings and promotional benefits these brand partners are offering, right? So if you're a CxO or senior executive, I would strongly recommend that you come and join our platform. This is one of a kind, and it's good to connect with the right people at right place and consume right content, right? So now I would like to introduce 5 of our partners, brand partners, which are with us in this event, and they are going to talk about their product offerings, and they also going to talk about what kind of exclusive benefits they do offer to Linkcxo community members, which is not openly available in the market, right? So that's the way Linkcxo grew from a networking platform to a CxO marketplace, where our premium brand partners are offering benefits to Linkcxo community. Yeah. So sort of, if we can project the screen, and we can introduce our brand partners. Great. So we are having Mr. Naveen Sharma, who is Chief Operating Officer of Dreamsetco. Welcome. Thank you, Naveen, for joining. Yeah. Then we have Mr. Rajat Vasishtha, who is founder of Get Set Resume. Welcome, Rajat. And then we have Mr. Abhishek Goswami, who is heading the business with L&T Realty. Thank you, Abhishek, for joining.
Thanks.
Mr. Ashank Singh, who is Vice President with Venture Catalyst. Hi, Ashank.
Hi, Saurav. Thanks.
And we have Mr. Masaharu Morita, founder, Nura Healthcare. Hi, Mr. Morita. Morning. Yeah. So these all are the partners we do have today in this event. They are going to talk about the product offerings and benefits. So I'll come back to you, with each one of you. And I would also like to talk about our in-house speakers. We do have mentors and advisors of Linkcxo, sort of, if you can project. We are having Rajesh Padmanabhan, who is the chief mentor of Linkcxo. So Rajesh comes with more than 3 decades of HR and consulting experience. He worked with multiple conglomerates and head HR practice in these companies like Capgemini, Vedanta, and Wellspun. So Rajesh would talk about himself, in a while. Then you would be able to understand how Rajesh is also helping our CxO community to grow, because he himself been a CxO for over a couple of decades. Thanks, Rajesh, for joining. And yeah.
Absolutely a pleasure, Gyanesh. Look forward to this session.
Thank you. Then we also have Mr. Amitav Kumar, who is strategic advisor for Linkcxo. Amitav is a serial entrepreneur and he has been into industry for over 20 years. He has founded multiple companies into foreign language specialization, named Lang Jobs and Langicall. So these two companies are into foreign language services, translation and interpretation. And Amitav is having a network of more than 100,000 foreign language specialists. So that is the largest network across the globe which is existing for foreign language. Welcome, Amitav.
Thank you, Gyanesh, for the nice, good words. I'm there to support you 100%, yes. And for everyone, namaste, hi, konnichiwa.
Thank you, Amitav. Yeah, so I would like to head towards now our brand partners, and we're going to talk about the benefits and the product offerings. So if we can go ahead with first of our partners coming off from L&T Realty. So Saurav, can you project?
Yeah. First of all, good morning, everyone, and thank you, Gyanesh and the team, Linkcxo, for this opportunity. I think this is a great platform, and thanks for inviting us.
Thank you. Pleasure is all mine.
Yeah. Well, I see the panel and the people who have joined. So, Larsen and Toubro, which we are operating, and we are right now a conglomerate of about 3.5 lakh crore, and commercial and residential portfolio forms a part of it. I would be taking you through a little bit of detail about what portfolio we have. We are currently present in Mumbai, MMR region. We have launched in Chennai, and now we have gone to Noida as well, along with Bangalore. So we are expanding our base, and it is a mix of under construction property as well as ready to move in, where we are offering, units which starts from a 1 BHK and going up to a luxurious 4 BHK. All the locations are quite strategic. We are present in MMR region. If you ask me, we are currently present in all the strategic locations like South Bombay, Central Mumbai, Navi Mumbai, as well as in Powai, which is growing currently. We are also looking at places like Noida, Gurgaon, Chennai, and Bangalore, where we've expanded our base. Currently, we are doing a top line of about 5,000 crores, where we are selling inventories to that extent. Now, the offering that we have starting from 1 BHK, which is the smallest inventory in Mumbai, starts from about 1.5 crores, and to a 4-bed goes up to about 12 crores kind of a structure. And it is a bouquet of product which is available for anybody's use. As a community, while we were discussing with Gyanesh and when he introduced us to this platform, we wanted to offer very specific and very focused offerings to the community, which is linked to Linkcxo, where we have introduced a few of the plans like, we have certain kind of payment plans which will suit anybody's need. Today, it is a growing industry, and obviously land is scarce, especially in Mumbai. But everybody who wants and aspires to be a part of a L&T community, we would offer something like a payment plan of 20% now and 80% at the possession timeline, depending on the project. That's one. Secondly, as a very specific to this event, we have introduced, I am happy to get you, everywhere you come across, there would be, we would have these clubhouses, which will include a clubhouse charge for your lifetime. For specific event, we are happy to announce that we will waive off the entire clubhouse charge, which is anywhere between 3 to 5 lakhs of benefit. That's an offering which we have come up over here. For any inventory which is ready to move in, we are also ready to offer something kind of a rental, which in case you are an investor, you are not staying in India, you want to invest and have a property with L&T, we would want to offer you certain kind of rentals as well, where we don't do it in the market. But for this community, we would want to offer that as well. So exclusivity, though we do not get into a lot of discounting, where anywhere in the market you go, you will feel that there are a lot of discounts. We are a little premium, but because of our construction, of our quality, we definitely charge that additional premium. However, we give you the support of where you, if you wish to have a property with L&T, you will get these benefits when you come through Linkcxo. I would be happy. I understand we have a limited amount of time here, but I would not take much. If you have any questions regarding on any of our properties, I'll be happy to answer you right now, or we can proceed.
Hi, Abhishek.
Hi.
This is Rajesh stepping in
Yes.
on behalf of. First and foremost, I think acknowledgement and gratitude to L&T to really partner in a transformational and then marquee and a very niche initiative as this. So thanks for being with us. The question is Linkcxo as a community, as a marketplace.
Mm-hmm.
And if I were to look at the CxO shift from a life cycle to a lifestyle, there's a very strong correlation.
Mm-hmm.
A brand like L&T, what are some of the distinct features that you would offer in your apartments and vis-a-vis also the amenities, which distinctly stand out, maybe 3 or 4 top of the mind recall, which really becomes a significant offering for the CxO community, would add a little bit of depth to the outcome of your presentation.
Great. So first of all, L&T as a brand, what we are known for is our construction. So anybody, whether somebody who is buying a 1 BHK or a 4 BHK, and mostly we have the CxO community, if I look at, we have in our projects like in Parel, we have a 4-bed, which is about 12 crores plus. Anybody who is wanting to invest that kind of money would definitely look at what quality he is getting in return. So my main, strong and USP is not the lifestyle luxury. I would definitely give that because that's a given. However, my main quality, which your building will remain for the next 50 years, nobody will be able to touch it. That's one thing. Secondly, every theme that you see in our property is now designed towards lifestyle and healthy lifestyles. So we have a project in Mulund, which is looking at, the name itself says Rejuve 360. We want to have that rejuvenation. So any of the property that you go, we don't look at FSI loss or something. We look at how much open spaces we are doing, how many amenities we are giving for a person to rejuvenate after coming back from work, or probably wanting to go out for a walk in the morning. Is it a serene place? So everywhere you go in any of our properties, you will find there are a lot of open spaces, a lot of greenery, a lot of things which will rejuvenate in the entire lifestyle. So that's one. Within the flats also, if you look at, we have not compromised in design at all. Where the design aspect comes in, our expertise comes in. Our in-house designers design the properties which will have zero wastage in terms of space. That's one. Secondly, the columns, the beams are designed in such a way, the columns specifically, because they protrude out in certain places. Our designs make sure that in your room, in your flat, what you're staying, we have zero wastage in space when the protrusion is happening within the room. It's a little technical. However, when you put in your bed, you understand, yes, I don't get the space utility. So that's that's the feature, that's the aspect that we look at. I hope I am able to answer your question. But yes, if you ask me what are the different lifestyle, or is it a very luxurious thing? Yes, I would not say that it's a 5-star because that comes with a cost. It is basically for utility, and somebody who is wanting to buy an apartment for staying. We have people who are staying with us since the last 4-5 years now. They have never complained to us about the quality of the lifestyle.
Thank you, Abhishek. I think significant value added in your narration, and see all the merits of what you have said. Thank you so much. Over to you, Gyanesh.
Thank you, Abhishek. I would also like to top up. Now, apart from the benefits and privileges offered by L&T to Linkcxo members, Linkcxo also offers cashback. If you purchase any property with any of our partners, premium partners, then you would be able to get a cashback of around 3 lakhs to 10 lakhs on a deal you close with. And recently one of our members purchased a property with L&T Realty at Navi Mumbai. The person could save around 7.5 lakhs as cashback. So thanks to you, Abhishek, and thank you for joining in. I would like to invite our second partner, and Mr. Naveen Sharma from Dreams@Go. Naveen?
Thank you. Thank you, Gyanesh. A very good morning to everyone. Really excited to be here as part of this session. So I'll start by giving a quick introduction about Dreams@Go. So as the slide says, you're part of the Dream Sports family, which includes brands like Dream11 and FanCode. Very simply, Dreams@Go is a business set out for making your live sports experience memorable. What do we offer? So we offer everything from best-in-class seats for a sports event. We offer experiences like watching a first team train, doing pitch side visits. It includes things outside the stadium, doing a celebrity meet and greet, or creating an entire experience which is customized to your needs and requirements. How do we do it? So first up, we partner with some of the biggest events, clubs, and IP right holders in the world. So even as we speak, we are the official exclusive hospitality partners for the Paris 24 Olympics for India. We are one of the official travel agents for the Cricket World Cup that's about to start. We were one of the official travel partners for last year's Cricket World Cup in Australia, where we took almost 4,000 clients from India. We're official in India for Manchester United, for the Rugby World Cup. We do Formula One experiences. So entire gamut of sports and locations. We have service clients across continents. Our clients include high net worth individuals. So there is a clear-cut segmentation that's there. We also work with corporates. So some of the larger corporates in India have been our customers as well. Whether they want to do a CxO retreat or they want to take their top clients or vendors out. So we cater to these two segments out overall. What sets us apart? I would say 3 things in. I think one is the fact that we have a clear-cut focus on being able to provide authentic experiences. I mean, if any of you are sports fans and you've gone and tried to attend sports events across the world, especially ones where tickets are hard to get, I think this is something you would appreciate a lot, being 101% sure that you're going in for the experience and you're able to get the right seat or the right experience that you had paid for. Second is our commitment to client quality. I think that's something which we are, it's part of our DNA. And third of all, I think is the sheer spread of things that we are able to do, through our partnerships and through the team that we have set out. So we have an end-to-end travel team in place. We can do everything right down from a visa to doing a charter flight out to, being able to move 1,000 people in from India to any part of the world. So that, I think, in a nutshell, is Dreams@Go. Would be very, very excited to collaborate with Linkcxo. I think it's a perfect match of people and ideas coming together. In terms of our specific offers, I think that's something which we are still calibrating on, and Gyanesh would love to connect with you separately to try and come up with really relevant and strong offers for the members here. Thank you.
Sure. That's what I was coming up with. Apart from some discounts on the tickets and all arrangements, what different you do offer to Linkcxo members? So members would be excited to know about it.
Absolutely, though. Absolutely. And Gyanesh said this is something which we definitely want to dig deeper into, because it has to be something which is really relevant and something which really excites the people over here. I know the kind of experiences that we have or that we can create and curate for you are, of course, there is a certain excitement portion that comes automatically from that. But in terms of specific offers, that's something which we would, which we're trying to flesh out. And as I said, we would love to collaborate with you on this front.
So you are ensuring that, we are going to get a cricket match, a ticket for India, Pakistan in Ahmedabad.
That's and anything else, Gyanesh, anything other than India, Pakistan.
Gyanesh, this is distracting. So
anything but India, Pakistan right now.
Rajesh is a cricket freak, so that's why he is doing.
Rajesh, let's connect offline though.
Yeah. I run a community. I'll connect with you offline. I mean, there's a massive community with huge number of cricketers also in that. So I'll connect with you. Yeah,
absolutely. I'll just add a little bit more, Gyanesh, which I missed out. So earlier this year, we had partnered with the Gujarat Titans, where we had created our own super hospitality experience. So if you visited the Motera Stadium, there is a standard hospitality offering that's in place. We had created something which was, I would say, several notches above the off-the-shelf offering. And I think our customers had a phenomenal experience out. So that's something which is a focus area for us. That's the kind of offering that we're ready to put out there. So yeah, that's it.
Thank you so much, Naveen, for joining in. And now I'll move ahead and I'll invite Ashank Singh from Venture Catalyst. Hi, Ashank. Good morning.
Hi, Gyanesh. Morning. Thank you so much for having me. Lovely to see all the panelists and the partners here of Linkcxo. Thank you all for joining on a Saturday morning. I'm Ashank. I'm the Vice President at Venture Catalyst. And what we are is we are a multi-stage VC. When we started back in 2016, we started as an angel syndication platform, where the mission and vision of Venture Catalyst at that time was to democratize angel investing, which was earlier thought to be something that only very HNIs, UHNIs, and family offices were participating in. We brought it to the doorstep of everybody who wanted to explore this as an asset investment class. And with that vision, today we have a community of 7,000 investors. This year we have about 3,000 active investors who have participated. No doubt it has slowed down in this year, and we all know that. In fact, we had our first unicorn just yesterday, which was announced, Zepto. And that is very different from what happened last year when we were sort of churning out unicorns every 2 weeks. So at Venture Catalyst, and to be honest, a lot of our community, a lot of it comprises of mid and senior level management. We have a network of about 300 family offices, and our portfolio comprises of 300 plus companies, and we have done more than 450 deals across. Our asset under management is about 500 million. The valuation of our startups in combined is $10 billion. We have given exits in the range of going right up to 80x. Bharat Pay was one of our portfolio where we exited. We have Rupeek in our portfolio. Shiprocket is another unicorn in our portfolio. And if you're from Delhi NCR, you would have seen a lot of blue smart cabs that is on our portfolio. Zip Electric is another one. And since we are sector agnostic, we have a portfolio across fintech, insurance tech, D2C brands, e-commerce, deep tech, AI, ML, even dev tech. We have in fact partnered with Niti Aayog and the Defense Ministry to sort of build a pipeline of startups that are coming out of the Atal Incubation Initiative, the AIM mission. We were official partners also to the Startup 20, which sort of concluded last month. And a panel that was formed out of the G20 that is sort of scheduled in this I think next month is when the event is. So having said that, so what we predict, and apart from Venture Capital, then in 2019 we started a VC fund, which is a $120 million non-unicorn sector agnostic early idea stage fund. We have about 70 companies that we invested in. After that, we partnered with a Dubai partner to start a fintech fund, a growth stage fund, investing about 10 to $15 million in check size. Then last year, we started a sector agnostic growth stage fund, a $200 million fund. We had a South Korean bank to come and be an anchor investor in that. They've committed $100 million already into the fund. We also, with Credai, which is a real estate body, I think all of us would know about, we also initiated a prop tech fund called Spire, which is also a $200 million fund. Uh, and in all, we have also sort of been able to. We were the first ones to get a gift city license, so to run a fund there. So what we've been able to do now is we've been able to pick up foreign investments as well, and the entire process, the long process of going through approvals, that has been cut down because of the gift city. So we are able to get foreign capital. We are able to get foreign companies to be able to raise capital from them for the Indian market. So it's really been a game changer for us as well. So we are going strong, and really looking forward for all the Linkcxo community to actually explore this asset class. In fact, we have an exclusive pitch day with Linkcxo, I think in the next week, I think early September. So all of you will get to witness it first and know what it is to listen to pitches. We have a team of investment managers who help guide you through the investment process, who in fact give you knowledge about the deals, what is good in a deal, what might not work in a deal, and guide you all the way so that you can get kick-started on your investment journey. And all of us, I mean, I personally am an angel investor. I've invested in more than 15 companies, and it's really, I mean, it's really a kick to be part of this asset class. And knowing that we are a $3 trillion economy, 2030 we are estimated to double, add another India to what we are. So it's going to be about two x is what our GDP is stipulated to grow, which is the growth rate which is higher of China, US, Europe, or any of that combined. So I think it's really the right time to explore this and actually grow with this. So thank you everyone, and hopefully we'll get to interact more with the community in times to come.
Thanks, Ashank. But I would like to ask a question that what is there for Linkcxo community members? Do you have any different benefits or privileges what you give to Linkcxo members when they're looking forward to do investment into any startups?
Right. So our model works like we have a membership fee. We have an annual fee that we charge to our members to expose them to the deals that we have. So currently our membership fee is 45,000 that we take annually, and for Linkcxo we brought it down 30%. And I think we've started the process also for that. So you will get a code that you can use when you are registering with Venture Catalyst, and when you sign up for that, so that code is going to enable you to get that offer that is there. So this is to begin with, and I'm sure once you're part of the community, you will be able to get access to more investors, get access to events that we typically hold for angels. We have the largest angel summit that is going to happen in UAE. In fact, the UAE government is supporting us in that. It's called the Super Angels. Probably when the pitch day happens, I will get somebody from the Super Angels team to come and quickly speak about 5 minutes about it. So you'll get access to that as well. So a lot of doors open up from an event point of view as well when you associate it with Venture Catalyst.
Perfect. And what about guaranteed return for Linkcxo members?
I wish. If they were guaranteed returns, I wouldn't be having to do this. I would just put in my money and sit tight.
Thanks, Ashank. And I'll move ahead. Thank you so much for your time.
Thanks.
And then I would like to invite Mr. Rajat Vasishtha from Get Set Resume. He is the founder of Get Set Resume. Hi, Rajat.
Hi.
Welcome.
Hi, Gyanesh. Thank you so much. I'm extremely sorry I got a little delayed. So, hi everyone from the community. And so we are basically into career services at Get Set Resumes. We've been working with CxO professionals since 2010. And what we essentially do is, we try to carve your story out. So everybody has a story, and, at this level, there's a lot to tell, there's a lot to absorb for the reader, and when you reach the top of the pyramid, you want to let people know what exactly you went through, and what is the value that you can bring to someone else, if at all you are going out and looking for more roles and more responsibilities. So what we essentially try to do is we uh, you know kind of document that story. We bring the narration out, we bring the struggle out, we bring the value out, and we try to construct the entire thing together into a story, into a narrative that shows you, or rather reinforces your senior presence. And yeah, we, other than not just the resumes, we build biographies, portfolios. We try to bring your entire thought leadership on paper, so that anybody who tries to go through your presentation or your pitch, they are able to understand very quickly what exactly is the value that you're bringing to the table. So essentially, the story building, the narration building, the timeline building, that is where we come in, and that is what we are offering to all the members here.
Okay.
Yep.
Rajat, just to
Yes.
ask one question. I mean, how this story building is different than your story or some other platform that is there in market?
So your story is essentially a media platform where the interview part sort of takes focus. Our documents are mostly centered on the career aspect of it, where we focus on KPIs a lot. So I mean, I understand that story form definitely requires a personal touch, which is a secondary part of what we do, but the primary focus is on the career aspect. So one CXO trying to move on from one position or one company to another company, maybe trying to change industries. So our focus is to bring that value out from the previous business, and focus on how that can help the new business. So the career aspect of it, the KPIs, the work that was done, and how that can translate into the new role. So that is what we focus on.
Just curious, is it also including some kind of PR activities around it?
Not yet. We can think on those lines. Absolutely. As of now, like I said, purely focusing on, let's say the LinkedIn profiles or the resumes or, biographies. You want to send something, someone, something over that, people generally ask for a write-up, give me an introduction about yourself. So that's sort of a write-up, but not in a plain vanilla format, but rather, more of a strong statement that it's your loss if I don't come in to work for you. Yep.
Great. Welcome aboard.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thanks, Rajat.
Thanks, Gyanesh.
Now I would like to invite Mr. Masaharu Morita, who is the founder of Nura Healthcare. Hello, good morning.
Hello, Mr. Kumar, can you allow me to show my desktop? Is it okay?
Sure.
Yeah, thank you. Meanwhile, nice to meet you, everyone. My name is Morita from Japan. Konnichiwa. By the way, congratulations, like you reach moon. It's big news actually, and this is like a big proud for us as well. Like Japan and India is a very strong collaboration, and we like support each other. So my partner country reached moon is like quite big things actually. It's a congratulations first. Yeah.
Thank you
So let me share my presentation. So this is Nura. It's created by Fujifilm, Japanese company. As we know, Japanese in Japan is like life expectancy is quite long, 85 years old already, and like above 65 years old people is more than 30%. It's a very aging country, but it's very healthy life. For example, my grandfather is still like 95 years old now, but she is very well working around. So it's a very healthy life. Because actually it's thanks to the Japanese government rule, its annual health screening is supporting a lot. And because of that, is a long, healthy life we can create. And this is the concept of Neura, as we can preemptive action we can take from heart attack, diabetic, cancer. This is the concept of Neura, actually. So Neura, we opened in Bangalore in 2 years ago, and inside facilities like that. And last summer, we opened in Gurgaon. And last winter, we opened in Mumbai. So this year, we will open in Hyderabad and Dubai, Indonesia, Vietnam, Mongolia, etc. So what kind of service is a Japanese kind of hospitality service? And we don't mix up asymptomatic and symptomatic person. It's a purely healthy people for annual health checkup. And the ultra low dose radiation and AI and doctors orchestrating each other and finish all the screening in 120 minutes and explain by imaging basis. So very easy to understand and fasting is not necessary. So this kind of like advanced health screening we are doing. So how we are managing by 2 hours, the AI and machine is working immediately and teleradiology and doctor on site to explain after the screening immediately by imaging basis. So this is what we are doing. And like many AI is working in the backside in imaging enhancement, anatomy, segmentation, detection of the abnormality, and workflow report. And so this kind of like technology coming from Japan, but implemented in India. And the report is very easy to understand, like how much you have visceral fat, what kind of liver size, kidney size. So it's very easy to understand. So that's why customer satisfaction is very high. Strikes the disease before it strikes you is a very important topic. It's a 10,000 screening we did last year in India, and we could secure the 400 life from the heart attack before heart attack happened, and 150 early stage of the cancer we could find, and everybody treated very well. How we can find that early stage of before heart attack happened? For example, heart, the heart coronary artery blockage happened. This is a heart attack. How much blockage happened? You don't know. You cannot see. But CT, we can see. This coronary artery, more than 400 calcium score, then its blockage is very high. So heart will be blocked immediately. So if more than 400 calcium score, people will get heart attack, 90% or more. We know it. So we recommend them to go hospital immediately to put the stent in here and then to open it. Then you never take heart attack. So we can avoid this kind of like a heavy disease like heart attack to come your ambulance will come to your home. We can avoid it. So this is a beauty. And for example, this is just quickly I will say it's a very difficult to see very early stage of the cancer, but with AI we can find that cancer. So that's why like a cancer almost we can find immediately. And also it's ultra low dose radiation CT we are using. So this radiation becomes same as X-ray level dose now. So of course, X-ray is difficult to see. It's small disease, but CT is very visible. But CT was high radiation, it was a problem. But we could make it happen. CT radiation, same dose as X-ray. So it's become very safe with technology. So this kind of things we are doing. So average in Japan is from all types of cancer. If we can find that early stage of the cancer, survival rate is 90%. But unfortunately in India now, its survival rate is around 20 to 30%. So our mission is to push up this survival rate. So this is what we are doing. So I will skip our screening service. It's like a good state. So it's a many screening is covering in 2 hours only. So, by the way, we could find in the Fujifilm India, we did all screening for our employee. Unfortunately, 75% of people was obese, actually. Everybody knew it, but everybody forgot it. Ignore it. But we show it, show their like visceral fat. How much visceral fat do you have? And they were really shocked. And in 1 year time, 50% of people could do diet and reduce visceral fat a lot. So this is a very beauty point. So it's basically in India is with age, health getting worse, but we made it more healthier. So it's like company is a protect people, like our important people. It's very important topic. And also finally, it's a company start to give to employee corporate welfare service, and then they will bring wife by themselves, and they will bring by parents by themselves. So our service is around 80% people is the word of mouth only. So basically, like you can protect your employee, and your employee will protect everyone. So this is why we can create a preventive culture, good culture in India. So this is what I hope. So now we are going everywhere in the world from India and Japan. So hopefully we can create together this good journey. Thank you very much. You can see by Nura.in more detail. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I would like to understand, we've understood, what are the offerings you do have and how it is different. What are the benefits our Linkcxo community can get from your products and services?
Yes. Yeah. First of all, our team already introduced like a 10% discount ticket for all CXO Linkcxo people. So you can use this 10% discount ticket. But after you take experience, then if you give to your employee, then we can do more like a further discussion with our sales team.
All right. Thank you so much. Any questions from the panelists? If you have any question for anyone, please go ahead and ask it. And I would also like to invite Rajesh and talk about his experience with Linkcxo and how he's contributing and seeing value in Linkcxo with his experiences and helping us to grow.
Thank you, Gyanesh. I got associated maybe about 3 months back, but such a niche offering. When I really dive deep, I think there are 3 or 4 things that distinctly stand out. In a world of where there's not too much of emphasis on networking, but it's truly stuff which are content driven, where there's people who really want to understand much beyond just connecting. I think that's something content curation, the content part of it in terms of utility, etc., really stand out. Number one. Number two, it's a collaborative platform. I think the entire aspect of how do you collaborate with each other, whether it's an opportunity or whether it has got something to do with your own personal building self, there's immense amount of stuff and value that I saw. That's the second piece. Third is, I think, building credibility through various options. I mean, whether it's just the resume part of it or going much beyond in terms of branding, really stand out. And then finally, I think it's all about putting each of this either into personal value or your business enterprise value. All of that are standing out very, very clearly. In the interest of time, what I would want to do is, this is some of the stuff that I really see as discovery. But if I were to look at, and pick up some of the opportunities that I've seen in the platform and some of the speakers, drawing out instances where there are opportunities for anyone to be on this platform, there are 5 distinct bullet points which I have noted. Number one, it's an open talent market, and there's no more shyness as far as CxOs really representing themselves out. There used to be a time when people used to be very, very discreet, used to be very, very, shy about expressing themselves. Not anymore. So it's a world of open talent market, and the reach is definitely one advantage. The second one is subject matter experts and collaborative platforms, particularly for communities which really come together to talk stuff about their function domain, is the second one. And there we have opportunities of even ideas and crowdsourcing of various things. That's the second one. The third one is on business collaboration. And this is something which we discovered in the last at least 3 or 4 weeks. This is not being put out very explicitly, but we are seeing a lot of business opportunities have resulted through this platform. Yeah, and this is implicit. People have connected themselves to various opportunities. So that's something which is standing out. Of course, I think all of the speakers today alluded to the point of personal branding, rewards, which really stood out. And Gyanesh is very passionate in terms of the offering that we have made, and also lifestyle. Each of this, I'm very impressed with each of the offerings, and focusing on health and lifestyle also. Thanks, Mohito Sana, for really bringing that part of the element as far as CxOs is concerned. And finally, the fifth point, if I were to say, is how do you keep yourself continuously learned as well as keeping yourself relevant. These are the opportunities that I see. Not that this is an exhaustive list. There could be much more. If I were to correlate this with some of the trends that I see globally in terms of where CxO communities are coming together, number one is it really offers good amount of distributed leadership. So today, it's not just leadership is not just a closed set. You really can open yourself in terms of various elements that I express as opportunities. So it's a wider network of distributed leadership that which you can make it as part of your ecosystem. The second one is and this is a trend that I see. Anyone who's really savvy with digital transformation and is able to predict, have good amount of AI capabilities, irrespective of whichever domain or function you're in, really is a good positive trend and an accelerator. That's the second trend. The third one is focused candidates reach out. Yeah. Uh, and so it's very clearly there, both from an inside out standpoint, from an enterprise seeking candidates and candidate seeking opportunities as well. So gone are the days of discrete search. I think people really open about it, and it's really bringing out experiences. The fourth one that I see is CxO as a service. I call it CAS. So CxO as a service is also coming, though it's a little early for me to say, but I think there is definitely an opportunity in terms of how CxO as a service can evolve, whether it's interim management, whether there are opportunities or leadership moonlighting. God knows, I think many things that's coming into play. It's very nascent, but it can be shaped. The content consumption is something that's really gone up. People are looking for value-added stuff, and Linkcxo definitely is high on content. There's plenty of effort being put at the back end in terms of how we curate, how we put it out, and how we ensure that members utilize it. And lastly, I think leading remote teams, is something that people are going to learn with a good amount of cognitive diversity also, that we're going to do a considerable amount of research and put out. So how to really manage diverse teams, how do you manage a diverse ecosystem, is something that Linkcxo will also enable the leadership to learn and imbibe and practice as well. So I think slightly longish, Gyanesh, but I think those are some of the stuff that I picked up from some of the speakers and our own research and our own efforts that we're going to try and do. Thank you so much for your time. Back to you, Gyanesh.
Thank you so much, Rajesh. We're glad to have you on board. I would like to invite Mr. Amitav, if we can talk about his association with Linkcxo and what values he do see in this platform and rest of all.
Thank you, Gyanesh, for inviting me. And let me summarize a little bit and let me explain you about a little bit of my experience of how Linkcxo excited me and how it excites me every day. So when I started building community for languages, as Gyanesh has explained, I have about 73,000 LinkedIn group member and more than 50,000 language experts community in India that we command right now. So as soon as Gyanesh explained about a community for CxOs, it's excited me a lot more, because when I compare LinkedIn and Linkcxo, on LinkedIn you'll find probably 1 or 2 decision makers out of 5, and when we see Linkcxo, you have all of them decision makers. So the group is very powerful. All the people are having already some power, and together when they converge, it creates a very big and energetic, powerful community. That's what attracted me more about Linkcxo, and I immediately came on board as a leadership business coach, an executive coach, and as a strategic advisor on the board. I would like to explain a little bit or summarize a little bit more about how this is beneficial for both partners and CxOs community. It's basically win-win for both. For the partners who are extending all the supports with us and buying the ideas about the vision of Mr. Gyanesh, is that you're getting such an exclusive, powerful community, and you can immediately, you're extending all the services or solutions that you're putting across, you'll certainly have a greater traction on that. For CxOs community, as you know, this is just a start, and you're seeing the offerings and the things that are coming from the partner. And as you become bigger, as the community becomes bigger with the vision of Gyanesh, I'm sure that it is going to create a more and bigger, powerful community. Okay. Next thing is that what I would like to extend gratitude, first of all, to Gyanesh, that he brought this idea into reality, and second, to all our partners, as well as everyone here on board, that you are buying the idea, supporting it, and you're gonna create a very big thing in this world, especially as India is growing. this community will grow, as well as this community will be becoming very powerful community. And I would like to welcome all of you on board once again. Let's connect, collaborate, and celebrate. Let's link CxO.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Amitabh. We have some of the questions, from the audience, and many of the questions are answered by our partners. Thank you so much. We have a couple of questions, okay, which are yet to be answered. Anyway, I guess that is for me. I'll do that. Just to conclude on, thank you so much, all our partners and panelists. If you have any other question to talk about, any topic to discuss, we have a couple of minutes. We can wrap up in next 2 minutes. If you have any other points to share or any query for all of us, please go ahead. I guess we're good then. Thank you so much for coming on this event, and we are glad to have you on board. We're looking forward to connect ahead and work together for our Linkcxo community, and we'll look forward to it. Thank you so much, our partners and panelists.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Gyanesh. All the best.
You.